What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with the Sports. I'm Symone, bringing you guys the daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here, and you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, stop what you're doing, change that, subscribe to the channel, and check out the many links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. The second link is to shop the official Symone with the Sports merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the brand new fly or die crew neck that I've been rocking lately. This comes in black, white, and green, so shop that before the season. And lastly, guys, turn your notification bells on because you already know the videos are coming like boom, 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 boom. And you don't want to miss a single video or a single live stream. But y'all, let's go ahead and get into this topic today. Y'all, I'm so freaking excited for this NFL season. So just talking about these topics give me a little high, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little high, a little tease before the season, you know what I'm saying? So today we're going to be talking about Quez Watkins versus Zach Pascal. Now, before the Eagles went and signed A.J. Brown, it was pretty much clear that Quez was going to be, well, not exactly clear, but Quez was bumped up to wide receiver 2 and Zach Pascal would have been wide receiver 3. Now it's looking like Quez is wide receiver 3 and Pascal is wide receiver 4. So let's get into the details about these guys. And I really believe that there's room for both of these guys on the offense. And it's pretty much kind of, most of the time these guys are going to be playing in the slot because, first of all, they're already, even before the addition of A.J. Brown or even before Zach Pascal came to the Eagles, both of these guys were mainly slot corners. They were spending most of their snaps in the slot. So in my world, these guys, not necessarily, well, maybe split time in the slot, but it's better to have more weapons than less weapons, in my opinion. And the more the merrier. A dog won't eat. But we're going to get into the details of both these guys. So we already know that it's DeVonta Smith and A.J. Brown are the two guys on the outside. But let's talk about Zach Pascal and Quez Watkins because these guys are going to be the guys to watch at training camp, preseason, and all that, kind of see who's going to get that wide receiver 3, slot receiver 1 role. Now, we did bring Zach Pascal on to a 1-year, $1.5 million deal. And let's talk about their numbers. So, like I said, Zach Pascal is a guy that's mainly been playing in the slot, and that's why it's Quez versus Zach. Last season, he had 871 snaps, and 627 of those snaps came in the slot. Also, Zach Pascal is a really good red zone threat, you guys, which I didn't know this about him. He's had 15 touchdowns in the red zone over 4 seasons. So it's really good that we're going to have another guy that's a red zone target and a red zone option for us. So versus Quez Watkins. So Quez Watkins spent 71% of his routes last season has came from the slot. So both of these guys predominantly slot corners, and that's why it's coming down to these guys for wide receiver 3 and wide receiver 4. Now, we know Quez Watkins was a 2026 round pick, and it's really crazy seeing how Quez just came in and bloomed and blossomed pretty much right away. He wasn't given as much opportunities his rookie year. He wasn't given that much opportunity even last year. Like last year, he got way more opportunity, but he really could have got way more opportunity. So it's exciting to see him this season because we know that DeVonta Smith and A.J. Brown are going to be garnishing all the attention on offense. So, and Dallas Goedert. So that's just going to leave so many opportunities open for Quez Watkins to really explode and break through, and also for Zach Pascal as well. So there's some interesting stats about Quez Watkins last season. Quez Watkins only dropped 1 pass on 68 targets last season. Now, some stats I say 1 pass on 68 targets. Some stats I see 1 pass on 61 targets. But either way, I don't know exactly what the number is on the exact amount of targets. But either, because you know, sometimes they can say, oh, something wasn't necessarily a target. But either way, this guy, Quez Watkins, he definitely has sure hands. And guys, quarterbacks have a passer rating of 90 when they're targeting Quez Watkins. A passer rating of 90 when they're targeting Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins is definitely a guy, like I said, who's really going to blossom this year, continue to blossom because, like I said, he's going to be open so much I keep wanting to say Antonio Brown. AJ Brown, and Devonta Smith. So 70% of his targets were caught. Also, last season, he had the highest contested catch percentage on anyone on the Eagles team. So out of all the Eagles pass catchers, not necessarily receivers, but all of the Eagles pass catchers, he had the highest contested catch percentage. So he caught the most contested catches out of those guys. He also had the longest reception of an Eagles player in 2021 with that 91-yard catch. So Quez Watkins, like I said, he is a guy that's really going to bloom and blossom and burst out for the Eagles this season. I'm definitely sure of it. And like I said, just because Quez is going to eat doesn't mean Zach can't as well. Now, we did bring Zach in. He does have the familiarity with Nick Sirianni. Zach Pascal was in Indy when Nick Sirianni was offensive coordinator, and this is a guy that Nick Sirianni is really high on and really likes. So Zach Pascal does have that, not necessarily edge, because the coaching staff loves Quez Watkins as well, but it's pretty much sure that Zach Pascal is definitely going to be getting playtime and definitely is going to be in this offense because of we brought him over. We signed him from the Colts for a reason. Nick Sirianni really likes this guy. Another thing about Zach Pascal that's a plus as well, not just him being such a veteran, which is really good too, you know, because he can help Quez and mentor Quez and all that. And when we signed AJ Brown, Quez Watkins actually tweeted, "We got a dog." Like, he's been celebrating the AJ Brown signing, so he's not like spiteful that we signed a receiver that pushed him down the depth chart. And he also has been tweeting a lot of stuff about the Philadelphia Eagles lately, like stuff like ready for the season and posting him in like an Eagles mock jersey or Eagles jersey. So he's definitely excited to suit up. Now, Zach Pascal is a little bit bigger than Quez Watkins. And the only reason why I say that is because, you know, when you're playing in the slot, that's really boom, boom. Like, that's a lot of contact when you're playing in the slot. So Zach Pascal is a little bit bigger than Quez. So when it comes to the slot, you know, he's a little bit more durable. He can embrace more contact more than Quez Watkins can. And Zach Pascal is someone who is a pretty good blocker. He's been pretty good at blocking in Indy. And that's something that he should carry over to him for the Eagles. So Zach Pascal does have that plus as well. I'm not gonna say very good, but he's a good blocker for a receiver, and he's also bigger, so he can embrace that contact and accept that contact a little bit more. And then of course that red zone threat that we have with Zach Pascal. Like I said, 15 touchdowns in the red zone over the past 4 seasons. That is huge. And then of course having that connection with Nick Sirianni. But also, Quez Watkins has connection with Nick Sirianni as well. He has a full season under Nick Sirianni's belt. So, like I said, I'm excited for both of these guys. It's not necessarily like a versus or whatever. I'm really interested to see how this will shake out, like how we will balance like the snaps or whatever. Is it just those guys going to training camp, whoever comes out the best receiver, they're getting most of the snaps, or are we going to just be balancing out the snaps? That is a role and position that is rotated heavily. So maybe we just will, maybe 50-50. I don't know how that's going to work, guys. But y'all, let me know what you think. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Check out the links down below. Buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. Shop the official Symone with the Sports, a merch collection. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.